Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Split Labs channel. This will be a Thursday video. So today is Thursday, May 21st, 2026. And as always, before I get started, have to let you guys know this video is completely powered by Split Labs because we built the exact tool that we wanted to use as sports bettors ourselves. We're going to go over some public betting splits, line movement, and market signals across the WNBA today together. And if you yourself want to see what the crowd is doing, where the line is going, and what the market is hinting at, it's what we do every single day, specifically Monday through Friday, right here on this channel with you guys. Be sure to give the video a like and subscribe if this video helps you out in any capacity. And last but not least, if you want access to everything that you're going to see here on today's dashboard as I land my best bets, head over to the link in the description and the top pinned comment. Splitlabs.net, promo code YouTube gets you 50% off your first month. Next quick topic, get your Split Labs merch, guys. Get the merch. It's so fantastic. It's new. It's fantastic. You can't see it. Well, you can technically, right? Currently wearing a Split Labs t-shirt, which is like so comfortable, so soft. Get the merch, guys. I promise you won't be disappointed. With that being said, guys, as you can see, I'm recording this relatively early. It's still Wednesday and the games are currently ongoing. I'm going to review Thursday's slate with you guys. So full disclosure, let me get to a closer view for you. Full disclosure, one, I haven't put out a WNBA video in, I think it's been a week already, so I'm dropping the ball there, guys, but I do want to make sure that I get these out for you. But also, WNBA scheduling is just so wonky to me. It's just crazy. Like, there are so many opportunities for a game to like just be on and nothing. You got like no games for 2 days and they just think that's okay. Anyway, guys, we're diving over the Thursday slate. What I will say, full disclosure, just because I'm recording this really early, this is data from really early, let's say, sharp bettors that are trying to get the best lines available and stuff like that. So by the time this video drops, I'm probably going to schedule it for sometime within the morning. Probably really early just because I'm recording it really early. These numbers should sway by the time that you see it or the time that you actually place your bet. So don't yell at me. The numbers are all real. We pull it directly from the sports book. The numbers are real. It's just that we're probably getting the best lines available, stuff like that. So full disclosure there before I dive into the slate. Let's land our best bets here. All right, starting out with Golden State coming into New York to face the juggernaut of the Liberty. We've got 84% of bets, 93% of money coming in on New York, -7.5. The line is trending in favor of Golden State Valkyries. That's really concerning because it opened, and again, don't forget, I'm looking at this a complete day ahead. It opened at an 8.5, now sitting at a 7.5. Why is the number getting better for New York when you've got all of this money on it, especially so early and so soon? On the money line, you've got -325. So like, you shouldn't even be looking at this. 63% of bets, 58% of money coming in on New York Liberty money line, straight up. Here's the thing. This is the play that the books do. They completely force your hand onto a side when they set the juice this high, right? No one in their right mind is taking a -325 money line straight up. So what do you have to do? You're forced to take the spread. New York, in any league, is a fan favorite, public darling. The spread is pretty large, but again, they're currently 3-1 and everybody and their mother is jumping on New York to cover the spread. This is what happens when the book forces your hand, right? So this is definitely something worth noting, definitely something to keep an eye on as we go through this breakdown. Now looking at the total, we got 169.5 on the over. 89% of bets, 91% of money coming in on that. The over has already started moving. It opened at a 166.5, now sitting at a 169.5. Why I'm not concerned about the amount of bets and money on this is because, one, WNBA is a much smaller, I guess, like, population of bettors, right? So like, usually when people see something here, it's I'm not too concerned in following the crowd, especially when it's really early, right? These are the people that are trying to get this best line. These are the people that were betting at 166.5 already. It's 10 o'clock the night before. This game does not have a first tip until 8 p.m. And this is where people are going. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to lean into this. I'm going to take the over 169.5 because clearly the books are already running away from that open price and like trying to protect themselves. So it tells me that this game goes completely over and we're going to see a shootout. Just minimal defense being played here, right? Let me just take a quick look at some recent form. Golden State lost their recent game against the Chicago Sky, while New York won their recent game against, they went 1-1 against Portland, which is cool. No concerns there. Now, one thing that I do want to look at here is I do smell like a Valkyrie. I don't want to fall into the trap of the books forcing my hand, right? I'm going to avoid that. However, I do think there needs to be some type of respect given for Golden State Valkyries. So what I'm going to do here is, especially because I'm leaning into this over, both of these teams need to contribute to that, and I think the Valkyries are going to kind of just overperform what the books are basically saying. I'm trying to see if the line is currently available for it because I'm recording so early. Let's check. Tell me I can find a team total for the Valkyrie right now, guys. Come on. Team props, nothing. They're just giving me parlays, which don't love that. Popular, nothing. Currently nothing for team totals. Guys, I would look into a Golden State Valkyries team total over. I guess, unfortunately, the only play that I can personally have for this video is the over 169.5. But seriously, if you guys can see it and it's a really good number, like, I can't make up a line, but like a 85, I don't know, something like that, I would strongly advise taking the Golden State Valkyries team total over. I really do like the play. I do have a really strong lean to the Valkyries covering the spread because, as we can see, the line movement is already reversed. But only play on this game is going to be the over 169.5. Let's move into this night game here. Let's talk about the Los Angeles Sparks coming into Phoenix. 63% of bets, 84% of money coming in on LA Sparks plus 3.5. That is a lot of bets and money early on a 1-3 Sparks team. They're completely underperforming for the roster that they have, which is crazy. Moving on to the money line, we've got 84% of bets, 80% of money coming in on Phoenix Mercury money line. Straight up, currently sitting at a minus 148. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do think that this money line is really cheap for a 2-3 Phoenix Mercury team that is really solid and just really put together. So definitely something worth noting. The line movement is trending in their favor, so that's a positive. I just do think that this price should be probably a little worse. I think this should be like in the minus 160, and I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. On the total, we've got under 176.5, taking in 74% of bets, 78% of money. Seeing some reverse line movement here. The point total is getting worse. Why is that? Well, that's a really good question. Something that doesn't make any sense. I feel confident leaning into a Phoenix Mercury win. Let me just take recent form into account here. Who have we played recently? Sparks played the Tempo twice. He won one, lost one, played the Fever. I don't shoot the messenger. I really don't have the Fever like high on my list of like competitive teams. I do think the Sparks should be able to compete with them. I think the Sparks roster is so just this is just a really underperforming performing team right now for whatever reason to open the season, but it is what it is. That's what we got for Phoenix Mercury. Toronto Tempo they lost, Chicago Sky they won. and they lost against the Lynx. So they've had a pretty tough schedule, if we're going to be completely honest. I'm not too upset at their recent form here. I do have a really strong lean to Phoenix Mercury money line, just straight up. It's still at a really good price. There's no need for me to kind of force my hand there and get greedy and start doing the spread and stuff like that. Give me the Phoenix Mercury money line right there. And with that being said, guys, this quick and easy. We got I can't really get into some player props just because the games are still going on right now. So like the player props have not updated yet for tomorrow's games and stuff like that, just because these are still happening. But if you would like access to all the player props and all of that fantastic tooling that we have over here at Split Labs, make sure that you head over to the link in the description and the top pinned comment, splitlabs.net. Promo code YouTube gets you 50% off your first month. Last but not least, whether you're tailing or you're fading, it does not matter which one. Put it in the comments, let me know. And if this video helps you out in any capacity, feel free to give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Again,